Now, Mars has just been released about a day ago as of recording this, so when I upload this, it'll probably be about 2 days ago. But the Mars update is here. I'm going to show you everything you need to know. First, get to the Lunar Gateway Space Station. You can pause this video right now, get to the Lunar Gateway Space Station, second monitor, just open a new window, whatever you need to do. Okay. So now that you're in the Lunar Gateway Space Station, what you need to do is you need to go over here. Assuming you spawn in this middle module, you need to go to the welcome area. And kind of how you would land on the moon, except you take a right and then leave the Earth. How you do it is you just go in here, click undock, and leave. Now this absolute behemoth of a structure will now depart. I don't know what those things are. I think they're fuel cells. There's quite a few things you need to know about the actual transport vehicle. It runs on ion fuel, and it does have a separate lander, as well as the biggest solar panels I have ever freaking seen, and quite a bit of RCS. So what we will be doing is going to Mars. Look how slow that acceleration is. I can't bring up metrics screen, but we're not going very fast. So luckily there's this fast forward button. Fast forwarding 7 months later. That's about how long it takes to get to Mars. Orbital differences can of course change that. But alright, so we're here. This is quickly. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to land on Mars, assuming you want to do that. First of all, you can just look around here if you want. Go outside. First I'm going to do that because it's everything you need to know about Mars, so you can go outside. I find this aspect quite cool. By the way, I've made a ton of money. You see, there's a new way to make money. I haven't tested in solo servers, but in multiplayer servers, if you attach that cargo ship, there's a bunch of money sitting in there. I grabbed a few bags, and I was playing multiplayer with a friend. And if you go outside, you can see this is Mars. It's a lot bigger than the moon. That's our lander right there. So let's go over there and use it. With this lander, I quite want to use. I'm quite excited to use this lander, just due to the fact that it's incredible. It's an incredible lander. Alright, now if we take off our spacesuit, we can go into here and land on Mars. Boom. You get like this thing. Separation. It's beautiful. Anyway, fast forwarding a few hours later. There's no way to actually physically wait the time for this, but if you choose, and if you're stupid enough, you can wait 7 months to get to Mars. Matter of fact, Mars is so new we can't even fast forward to the ground yet. That's how new this is, but it just gives you an appreciation for everything. There are no parachutes on this lander. There you go. And there's quite a few things you do need to do. If we show the metrics, we are moving quite quickly. About to pass the carbon line of Mars. I don't know what that is. I think it's like 80 kilometers or something. I know on Earth it's 100. As we pass the 100 kilometer mark, we're going at about Mach 12. Well, it's accelerating very quickly. Oh, there we go, inflating that heat shield. So we start to heat up. Starting to heat up and get a hint of Martian atmosphere. Alright, so we have quite the fireball going here. At around 60 kilometers, the first sign of an atmosphere in terms of pressure shows up. I have done this descent like 3 times, so I'm an expert. Looks really happy to be coming down. Coming down, you see, here's our atmosphere. It's very, very little. There's very little atmosphere. Almost 1 kPa. That's it. Like half kPa. Alright, we're gonna start deflating heat shield. There we go, deflating. Alright, fire up those engines. Ours is really cold on the surface. Alright, firing up our landing engines. Unfortunately, we're gonna have a while to go before we can reach one of those camps. Landing now. You're on our way to landing on Mars. I mean, quite obvious, judging on how this is a lander. We're on Mars. Anyway, time to land. We landed right on the edge of Mars. So, you know, got a bit of running to do. There's no way you can just like jump out early, you gotta wait till it's going. I am of course doing this in the solo server, if you can tell. I legitimately just made a video about this. I normally do the American flag, so let's do the Italian flag this time. Yep, first astronauts were American, because of course I'm not on Mars before. How do we see it's about like half a kPa? It's very, very low. In KSP, it's almost 10 times this, so. What was believed to happen is Mars' magnetic field weakened because its core cooled, and then it lost most of its atmosphere that way. Only the atmosphere at the surface was able to be captured. And some lighting effects here. Thank you. Alright, here's our first move going. Italian flag. We'll probably plant that right here. Alright, we got a rover. Now let's get into this. The only reason why you can't hear anything is because I have the volume off. Let's turn it up now. No. Excuse me. Food, supplies, etc., etc. You got your everything. You got your bed. You even got the holy grail of a space toilet. I am the first astronaut to take a poop on Mars. Remember to flush, kids. Portable water, food, supplies, blah blah blah. We got a bunch of stuff, and we actually have like a medical area. Help! An alien shot me. Yeah, blood. So anyway, it's unfortunately this is about it. We need extra on Mars. The models in. And this is unfortunately about it. But there is a really cool rover. I hope they have this on the moon, because honestly. Pulsarnova. Oh. May or may not have Where do you respawn? Oh, you just like respawn in the middle of the map. It's curious. Ooh, there's no flag. Alright, let's go for this rover. So I think this rover is really cool. I mean, I like the top tier moon rover. If they put this on the moon, I would gladly buy this. I mean, then again, what rover wouldn't I buy? I made that vid. I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't spoil it. I don't think I uploaded it yet, so probably shouldn't spoil it. So anyway, you can have lights, yeah, headlights, searchlights, and pressurize it. Because believe it or not, this rover is pressurized. Also, it doesn't have power like another rover in this game. Or oxygen, so you see this go. Temps 23 Celsius in here. Pretty nice, just typical equator temperature. Because this is indeed based off Cape Canaveral, but it's Cape Canaveral for the equator. I've been playing this game for a while now. I remember the Soyuz update. I think I started playing like, oh my god, right after the moon was released. That's when I started playing this. I've been playing this game forever. And now they have Mars. Well, it's funny, I was an idiot, and I went on the International Space Station, and I said that the update was coming soon. But I didn't read it, so the update was actually here. Yeah, but, bit of an idiocy. I don't know if the temperature's broken, or that's just like the temperature in here, but the moon rover tells you the outside temperature. So there's unfortunately like nothing to do on Mars, except to go home. Now keep in mind that there's no like lunar gateway stuff where you can go back down again. You get one shot with the Mars rover. Like with the lunar gateway rovers, you only get one, but you can use it again. With the Mars lander, you just land and then go back up, and that's it. You don't get to go back down again. So just keep that in mind when you're on Mars. I've just been driving around for a bit, and yes, you can do some stunts. I have popped a few wheelies in my time on Mars. It also seems that Mars is very big. I like the moon, it's a similar size. Well, like not in terms of the planet, but just like in terms of the playable area. They did extend the moon. I'm glad they did the same to Mars. I remember when people were complaining about Mars not being in the game. They have to shut up now. We got our planet. Everyone is really excited about there being Mars in the game. I for sure was very excited about having Mars in the game. The amount of potential from this, the amount of potential cash earned. Because like they only recently had the mining update. I think we're probably gonna head back now. Pressure. I want to see the temperature changes. Oh, it does. Okay. Oh, but it's broken. See, it's negative 28. So yeah, it is broken. Alright, that's fine. We'll probably fix that. Pulsarnova. It is team of the royal we. Me, myself, and I. I also like the design of the rover. Oh, sorry, not the rover. The lander itself. How does that heat you? So let's go back. So the Mars Ascent takes a very long time. If you actually listen, you can hear when you take off just how little the Martian atmosphere is. So you got two side tanks and two side engines. Those will detach. Those will detach once you get out of the atmosphere. I wouldn't say thick, just the atmosphere. This opens up whole new opportunities. In probably about 6 months, we might have something like Venus, which would be really cool. There is no requesting. You can't really request anything on Mars, but I know for a fact I'm going to request Venus as the next planet. Because I like Venus. Venus is a cool planet. It's very hard to land on, unless you have parachutes. I know in Kerbal Space Program, Eve is very hard to land on. And that game gets quite a few things right, so. Alright, we're tipping over, and we're 1/11th of the way there. What, you thought this would be easy? Pathetic. About 15 kilometers up. I'm going up really quickly. We don't have much sideways velocity, we're basically just going up. Alright, most of the atmosphere is gone. Let me see the atmosphere. The RCS is doing fine. It's just on the sides. Alright. Seems pretty pog, if you ask me. This whole idea of having Mars as a new planet in the game makes it really popular, and it's like, I barely ever actually go to Mars. Do that fact. Oh, I got a challenge for you guys in the audience. There is a plane in the game, and you can fly it straight up to a near complete vacuum. And if anyone's still here at the 16-minute mark, like 17 minutes, I want you to try that. I want you to try to get a jet plane into the vacuum. Or an orbit. If you can do orbit, then you get a shout out. Because I'm curious if you can actually do it. Yeah, there's 2 engines and a tank. Alright. As you can see, they play some KSP music, which is pretty pog, if you ask me. So. It is extraordinarily cold outside. I'm not talking about real life, I'm talking about this. It's talking about DJ-10, any rocket engine enthusiasts don't prove me wrong, but hope you have epilepsy. Yawning. Alright, so now we just gotta wait until you go back. And I will prove the point that you can't actually land twice. You get one landing, then you just have to go back and accept your loss of a lander. Because you went to Mars, planted a flag, left, went to go, and you forgot like that peanut butter jelly sandwich your mom packed you. And then you flew back up and realized you can't land again. Don't worry, it's not like I haven't made that mistake ever, right? Yeah, I made that mistake on the first time I went to Mars. Alright, so we can rendezvous. See you guys later. In a rendezvous. Dock. Alright, now that we're docked, I do need to look around. What? Oh, come on, I couldn't prove my point. Gosh dang it. I can indeed confirm that the rover, the thing does respond. Oh yeah, you can land twice. Alright. That's this video. Bye everyone.